Hey, you know what's crazy? I want to play with Arizona so bad, but shit, they ain't got no running back. Don't ask me a thing, how I got her, how I did it. Yeah, spend the whole half, had a blast. Can I kick it? Even with a sprain. Oh, that shit got everything up there now, bro. Nah, but hey man, listen. Stop talking to me like I'm just anybody, bro. This your dog now. This Thomas, bro. Okay. Hey, man, this shit dog, bro. Hey, Murder, quit laughing, man. That shit ain't even funny, man. You ain't hear him laughing? Oh. Well, you sound like Murder, bro. Let me explain what I did. Can I kick it? Hold on. Yeah, I got some rings and a range. Can I kick it? Yeah. Don't ask me a thing. How I got her, how I did it. Yeah. Spend the whole half, had a blast. Can I kick it? Even with a sprain. Pain, can I kick it? Just the flex, I went and bought a chain. Can I kick it? Things ain't been the same. Things have changed. Can I kick it? People yes, sir. Before I went live, ain't know what I was. Ain't no one alive that could do what I do. Yes, sir. Need a light here just to catch my buzz. Need Sprite here just to catch my cup. Now they don't really talk about us. Now they don't really talk about love. Nah, my nigga, I'm on. What's love to a guy with a bag? What's heart to a guy with some cash? What's pain to a guy that's mad? Said. Nah, I'm on what's her name? What's both to a guy with a plan? I just wanna kick it, that's all I ask. Like, let me explain what I did. Can I kick it? Hold on. Yeah, I got some rings and a range. Can I kick it? Yeah. Don't ask me a thing. How I got her, how I did it. Yeah. Spend the whole half, had a blast. Can I kick it? Even with a sprain. Pain, can I kick it? Just the flex, I went and bought a chain. Can I kick it? Things ain't been the same. Things have changed. Can I kick it? People acting different, so I ask. Can I?
This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we are in the Pacific Northwest at CenturyLink Field in Seattle, Washington. This crowd, as we've come to expect in recent years, as loud as any in the NFL, and they get even louder when their Seahawks are introduced. We're ready for football as the Seahawks get set to do battle with the Dallas Cowboys.
Greg Zuerlein to kick off for Dallas.
What the fuck is dummy
Greg
wear?
Zuerlein now. He'll handle the honors to get us started. And off we go from Seattle. Fielded near the back of the end zone.
This nigga got the Dallas Cowboy. He come out there in the blue jersey.
The first drive will start at the 25.
And I got the Seahawks with the blue jerseys. Why they even let that shit happen?
This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
1-yard gain.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Here's Carson. He's going to be dropped following a pickup at 7.
Yeah, Chris, that was stupid. Fuck you come out there in the blue jerseys for?
Head to toe designer, drip, little bit, let me feel myself a little bit, you ain't talking big, get out my way, little bit, I can't hear the hate, got a lot of it, take these bands to the bank, let them rot in it, so much ice on me, I wish I had two.
Yo, they really got Washington football team.
I got homies that can sleep without Gucci and Chanel, I got a lot of it. Walk up in the spot like, hey, what poppin' in? Gon' pop it for me cause I'm rich and poppin' in. Yeah.
No.
Drip, little bit.
The fucking Dolphins is the 76 overall, bro.
Little bit, you ain't talking big. Get out my way, little bit. She gon' put it on me, that's a lot of it. 4 coops, 4 seasons, drop the top a bit. Bust down, but my wrist, time to talk a lot of. I got both my girls head to toe designer. Drip, little bit. Let me feel myself a little bit.
Are they good?
Little bit, you ain't talking big. Get out my way, little bit. West LA, that where you find me though. Cha-cha with it, rocking black clothes. Whip around that Batmobile, ducking 5-0. If you step to me, then be prepared to smoke, little bro. Let me feel myself a little bit. Let me blow this down a little bit. Drill, little bit. Let me feel myself a little bit. Little bit, you ain't talking big. Get out my way, little bit.
Hey, you heard what he said.
Let me explain what I did. Can I kick it? Hold on.
Hey, you heard what he said. He ain't no nigga.
Can I kick it? Yeah. Don't ask me a thing. How I got
That shit funny. I ain't gonna lie.
Had a blast. Can I kick it? Even with a sprain. Can I kick it? Just the flex, I went and bought a chain. Can I kick it? Things ain't been the same. Things have changed. Can I kick it? People acting different, so I ask. Can I? Hey, could count on my power. Hey, look at my dogs.
Shit.
Way back then, could claim what you saw, but you weren't with us. The higher the climb, the harder the fall. But how did you get up? I done got rich and went broke, then got rich again. Just a little hiccup.
Check it out.
I live it ballin'.
Man said he ain't a nigga, man.
This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we are in the Pacific
But
Northwest
they
at
on life,
Century
man,
Link
they good
Field in
enough
Seattle,
movie.
Washington. These folks
Don't pick
love
him up.
their football in Seattle. This was the scene a moment ago as the home squad came out of the tunnel, and it was just absolutely deafening in this building. They're set for football, so are we, as the Seahawks get set to match up with the Dallas Cowboys. Not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25.
Somebody but you can't beat me. But you can't beat me. Alright. Yo, I ain't know Carlos Hyde went there. Oh shit. I ain't know Carlos Hyde went to Seattle. Hey, I'm going to Seattle in our franchise. Fuck that. Oh, defense ass. I don't give a damn. Yeah, I'm going to Seattle, dog. See, we got an online franchise. And, I I take the Panthers, but I might just go ahead and go to Seattle, dog. With Greg Olsen, Jamal Adams.
They'll start out on the ground with Carson, and he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Lawrence on the stop.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Second down and 7. Wilson after the play fake to Carson. He's going to air it out for Dorsett. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Lewis. And he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line. They may have thrown the interception, obviously less than ideal, but I think they also sent a message that they're going to push the ball downfield in this one.
Yeah, not afraid to take their shots right away, huh? What was that, like a 9-9-9 route? 9 meaning go? Just went ahead and went for it. Didn't work out so well because it certainly appeared the defense was prepared. But I'm with you. Okay, so it didn't work this time. Doesn't mean we won't try it again later.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Following the interception, here's Prescott. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. Second and 10 from the 33-yard line.
Hurt me, though. I ain't gonna lie. I'm one of the ones that love the run with the linebacker.
Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play.
You ain't gonna line up. I always find somebody sorry for one play. Oh, okay. See, that's what you hanging your head on, some shit that you done 4 years ago, because you damn sure ain't with me. I damn sure ain't the same. Yeah, I know.
Prescott now. Just what Seattle
I don't even remember
the coverage holds, and now 4th down. They certainly had good starting field position on that drive. They couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
Oh, shit. Ooh. Oh, this nigga kicked the field goal, miss. Oh, yeah. Nah, I'm playing against some random. No, I'm not, bro. I'm already in the game,
Here's the
bro.
Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Now, they were intercepted the first time they had the football, but now they get it back, and it's still 0-0.
And because of that, you know what the thought process is? Interception. What interception? It didn't really happen because they gave up no points. So go back on the attack. Go back and run the offense you believe will be successful. Find your playmakers and give them the football.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by Leighton Vander Esch. And it's a tremendous return as they finally get him at about the 10-yard line. First quarter, and now he already has 2 interceptions.
Yeah, he's got to guard against being tentative from this point forward, though. He's got to still make the right reads, make the proper throws. I've seen guys in this league throw 4 interceptions in a game and win. He's got to understand, put it behind you, keep pressing forward.
And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course. They'll go again here from the 10-yard line on 2nd and goal.
Got inside. Tried to kill them.
Prescott to throw it. Flushed out right.
Come on, B-Wag.
But that's going to wind up incomplete. The linebacker, Bobby Wagner, able to get back in coverage and knock it free.
I guess
and he's missing out his first 4 passing attempts. The rhythm is just not there to begin this ball game.
What the fuck is that?
Well, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. Here's Elliott. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. Only able to pick up a yard, and it's going to leave him with a long 4th and goal. Well, if this defense can hold him to a field goal here, what a win that would be.
Not just a win on the possession, but psychologically take over the ball game. But this started with 1st and goal, so they were in 4-down territory right from the beginning. I say you finish it off and go for the touchdown.
They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces him to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. This is what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
He should make the juicy shit on his own this
First
year.
and 10. At their own 22-yard
You
line.
ain't gotta hold. Nah, I'm talking about you ain't gotta hold the L2 shit. That's celebrating.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively, obviously. 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor, maybe break the ice a little bit, like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week, not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him, but whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 46. Don Terry Poe busting through to get him for a loss of 6. Being chased out left. Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble. It's picked up by the Cowboys. It's a foot race. And this is going to be brought back for a fumble return touchdown by the Cowboys. And that's a linebacker showing he can move pretty good with a football in his hand.
That's not just a short shuttle now. He took it and went a pretty good distance, didn't he? Did you get the 40 time on that?
I didn't, but he got 6 points out of it. I know that in a great play for that defensive unit. Zerline connects on the extra point, and the lead grows to 10-0. And you can... Here is the kicks away following that fumble return. Taken about 7 yards deep. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled into 20.
What I'm comfortable doing.
At their own 20-yard line.
It's that new Carolina playbook. Oh, we got a new coach and shit.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And they weren't on the sidelines for long, but I'll tell you what, I'm glad you and I weren't down there. We could hear them. The coaches from all the way up here, they were adamant. You've got to hold on to the football or else we have no hope.
Yeah, it's easy for me to laugh sitting up here, but you're exactly right. If we were down there, that message would have been received a whole different way. Because turnovers, they've been a big problem for them. Got to take care of the football. Got to hold on to it.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
At their 48-yard line.
Play action. It's Wilson. That's complete to DK Metcalf. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys 35. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. Buying time to his left. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And this will be caught by Metcalf for a Seahawk touchdown. DK Metcalf, 35 yards. And the Seahawks have made this a one-score game. And his kick is good.
Makes the score Cowboys 10, Seahawks 7.
Yeah,
So just
yeah,
a
yeah. That's
three-point
what I'm
game
saying.
now.
You got to know how to pass now.
Taken in the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. It's been an awfully slow start for them. This is their third possession. They don't have a first down yet.
So that means they have to change up what they're doing, and for some teams, it's a change in tempo, usually moving it to more up-tempo type of an offense, just to try and change their fortunes right now. What they've been doing so far isn't working. Maybe they'll do that.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
To throw again on 2nd down. Prescott. And that will be incomplete.
They overthrow passes.
What's going to be the final play of this first quarter? 10-7 our score after one right here on EA Sports. Looking to throw. Prescott. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Unable to stop KJ right there as he slips by for the sack.
4 yards. 3 and out.
They're indeed going for it. It's Prescott.
Man.
Connects here with a tight end, Blake Jarwin.
That's
and
what
he
you're
takes
talking
us
about,
up to the
that shit right there.
40-yard
Where
line
I'm
before
sitting
being
there,
corralled.
I'm like, oh man, I could have
breakdown
undercut
allows a
that with
pickup of 16
linebacker.
on 4th down.
And a Cowboy
He
first
burned.
down.
Yep.
1st and 10, and they've got
You're gonna
3
win a lot of
tight ends
games if
out
you
there. A
patient.
jumbo
You ain't patient.
package
You
look.
fuck.
A 1st down carry by Allen.
Ezekiel.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
He was taken down.
Brandon, we just saw the benefits of being able to run the ball successfully. They pick up 4 yards on that carry. So now, if you're a play caller, you can do just about anything you want. But on the defensive side of the ball, you scramble a little bit. Now you're behind, trying to figure out, do I need to blitz him? Do I need to pressure him? How do I gain an advantage on this snap?
The Cowboys on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. They'll try and run for it with Elliott. And he's got the 1st down yardage as he takes it down to the 49. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? They looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you ought to have a few men in the box there.
Escaping the pressure right. They're looking for Lamb, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Jamal Adams. When he went on the move there and started rolling out, I thought there was a window, but that window closed quickly, intercepted.
And sometimes, despite how big your arm talent is, you don't get enough on a throw when you're on the move as opposed to setting your feet and stepping into one. That may have been the case there, and the defense certainly benefited.
I think everything gonna change.
It's Everson Griffin who made the tackle.
They couldn't do it on this.
Sometimes as a running back, you've got to be able to improvise when the hole's not where you expect it to be. But in this case, there wasn't any improvisation that he could do that was going to work. Kind of like if you're trying to be a comedian on open mic night at the Improv and you run into a tough crowd.
Good work to pick up 7 yards there. That gets him into a 3rd and 1 situation. Off the play fake. Here's Wilson. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And Wilson's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Xavier Woods with a pick.
Well, I tell you, Brandon, this ball's intercepted, but it is 3rd down. So the silver lining is that since this is so far down the field and there wasn't a big run back associated with it, really this kind of works like a punt. It's not an altogether bad result.
They start on the ground with Elliott. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
It might be. I'm hoping that
coming up at halftime. Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
5 yards on the carry there, and it leaves him with third and about 6 yards to go. First try for the right arm of Dalton here. Got an open man, the tight end, Jarwin. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets this football out shy of the 30 to the 29.
A gain of 16 yards. First down, Cowboys.
On first down, Elliott. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there.
On the carry.
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5 now. Dalton.
Come on.
But when this ball's tipped and intercepted.
Got a tip drill, fellas.
Picked off at the 48, and his guys will set up shop at midfield at the 50-yard line.
Yeah, he's just trying to throw this ball into the hole in the zone, but those windows can open and close quickly, especially in the middle of the field. So if the timing's not right, we'll see interceptions like that one right there.
They'll run on first down. Carson.
Man,
and he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
No gain on the play.
And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
They keep it on the ground. This time it's Penny. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1.
3rd and 6.
They go play action now. Wilson. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone.
Really?
And he will take it on out to the 20-yard line. We haven't even escaped the first half, and he's already thrown 4 picks.
And Brandon, back in the good old days, probably back before you were born,
that nigga Brandon
if you're starting through 4 in the first half, he might throw 8 or more for the game because they weren't going to pull him out. But nowadays, the patience level isn't quite there. He's going to have to make some real adjustments, or the backup may see some time.
3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. Steps away to his left. He rifles one that's intercepted.
Hey, yo.
Trey Flowers
I don't like how they making the linebacker. Nah, I don't like that. I don't like it.
Intercepted. The Seahawks take over.
Yeah, they making sure the linebackers can't get back in and play no goddamn.
The Seahawks offense. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
Damn,
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Go to K, he slow down.
As he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete. Again on 2nd and 10, it's Wilson. Flush to his right. Airs it out toward the corner of the end zone. And my goodness, another interception. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
I'm trying to learn how to do the user, dog. Think so?
Final play of the half. Prescott. Man open. That's complete to Dalton Schultz.
It's halftime,
and this one will be taken up. They'll spot it right at the 7. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break.
Michael Dixon to kick off for
The Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 20.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the 3rd quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
Let's see if they do just that. 7 yards on the play. And all of a sudden here, it's third down.
And it's third down.
Now Prescott. And Prescott, his third interception. Jordan Brooks with it. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line.
The Seahawks take over first and 10.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on first and 10. They'll try and get the run game going. This is Penny. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
Brings up second and 10 at the 35-yard line.
So after the run for no gain, here's second and 10. Now it's Wilson. And the catch is made here by Tyler Lockett. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 12 yards there and a first down.
First and 10 at the 24.
On first down, it's Carson. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, second and 12. On second and 12, Wilson. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Jordan Lewis. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Well, to be frank, CD, this is getting tough to watch. I mean, you feel for him, but 6 interceptions, that's at a whole new level. It's not a good level.
It makes it tougher and tougher to come up with ways to try and support him. But you have to as a team because you can't just throw your quarterback aside. You're going to need him later on. But it reminds me of a time that a former defense coordinator of mine told me he was in a game where his quarterback threw 7 interceptions. So after the 6-1, one of the defensive players went to the quarterback and said, here's what you do. Throw the ball to the other team, and let's see if our receivers can pick it off and turn it into a completion.
That's just mean. I don't know that I'd go down there and say that to him right now. Probably pretty fragile. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. Third down, a shot here for Dalton.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
Great deal.
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. Returnable for Lockett. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And it'll be Seahawk football first and 10.
At their own 27-yard line.
Oh, Kane. Kane, you on there too?
Offense ready to get this drive underway. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it first and 10. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it second and 4.
Well, they did throw interceptions on their last 2 drives, so no surprise at all they decided to start it with a running play. I'm actually a little bit surprised, though, that they got as much out of it as they did.
Yeah, decent little gain. Puts them in a pretty good spot for second down. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football in that situation. That's almost a tendency breaker.
Throwing now, Wilson on first down. It's caught, Lockett. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 11 yards there and a first down for Seattle.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
On first down, Wilson. Under pressure, and he will go down.
That's crazy when his homeboy calling
at the 46. Emerson
That's
Griffin
crazy.
on the sack, taken to the 4th round back in 2010. What a steal. After the sack on first down, Wilson. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
And that will be incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
So 4th and 15, but the offense is staying out there to go for it. Here we go on 4th with Wilson. And now here is another interception. And it's Clinton Dix with a pick. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line. The number 7 usually lucky here. Not for him.
No.
7 picks he's thrown in this game.
No,
that's only happened 6 times since 1960.
And I know that the most recent time it happened, the guy who threw him, he had won a Heisman Trophy in college, so sometimes you just have a lousy game. Doesn't necessarily mean it's a bad career. But when you're talking about one game, 7, you're right, not lucky at all.
Yeah, Ty Detmer the last to do it in 2001 to throw 7 picks. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 46-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. And that's Elliott, complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Back now in Seattle, Washington. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. From the shotgun again to Elliott. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. 11 more on that one and another 1st down. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. They keep on the ground with Elliott. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. 10 more there and another 1st down.
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower, that front 7, reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing, slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
They'll set up the screen to Elliott. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. From 4 yards out. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further. Getting your back involved, what's the importance there in the passing game?
Well, oftentimes you can create mismatches because who's going to cover him? And you get him into space, which is where he likes to operate with the ball in his hands. Oftentimes makes people miss, gets that run after the catch, and off he goes.
And into the end zone. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the 4th quarter. This drive becomes very critical. Tyler Lockett was the target there, but it's going to be 2nd down.
Brings up
from the 24. They'll go again on 2nd and 10. To throw again, Wilson. He'll find Metcalf. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard.
Oh, my.
Now Wilson. You cannot write these guys off just yet. And the Cowboys' pressure gets there this time for the sack. Everson Griffin able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. From the shotgun, Wilson. They get the sack on the blitz, but it was 3rd and inches. Are you surprised like I am they weren't running the football there?
I'm right there with you. I would have thought it worst. Quarterback sneak, try and pick up the 1st down and move on. But instead, I think they thought they could catch him by surprise and maybe hit something deep.
Wilson after the play fake to Carson. Eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let it go deep, right sideline. And that's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete. 2nd and 10. Play action. Now Wilson. And his throw here's incomplete. The intended receiver was DK Metcalf, and it's 3rd down. The Seahawks on 3rd down. Not good. 0 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Pressure comes, and Wilson's going to go down. Everson Griffin able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon. Flushed out right. Now on the run. He'll throw it back deep over the middle. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Yes, folks, that is his 3rd interception, and I'm going to use one of the most overused phrases in football. He's a ball-hawking safety.
I love the way that you called for the shot there. That's perfect, though, because there is something to that. Being a safety often allows you freedom to roam around the defense, maybe not a specific assignment. Today, his assignment, find the football, and he's done so quite well.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Again, it's Elliott. They had a very short pickup there across the 15 to the 16. Call it a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave them with a 3rd and about 5.
It's a gain of 2 yards.
Dalton now to pass.
And this is an absolutely big 3rd down that's been set up here, partner, and there's no other way to put it. The defense has to get a stop here to have any hopes of winning this game.
Pastor, you said big 3rd down. I'd put the word big in capital letters here. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. Open man Lamb. It's complete. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. A defensive breakdown allows a pickup of 16 on 4th down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They'll try to run some clock now with Elliott. And he'll be tackled just past the 35 at the 36.
Ezekiel Elliott.
Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
They go to Elliott again. And he's got some space here. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 15 yards on the play, 1st down. So after a good run by Zeke, another 1st and 10. They'll try to run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he stopped immediately there. Making the stop that time, Bobby Wagner.
No gain.
Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10. And he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42. Jaron Reed coming right up the gut. Gets in there for a loss of 9. A 20th carry here for Elliott. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. It'll be a gain of 4, but it won't be enough. It leaves him with a 4th down now.
A gain of 4 yards.
Dak and the offense still out there. They are going to go for it. So now with 6 seconds remaining, we get a timeout on the field. They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is 4th down. Here's Prescott. He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb. And it's incomplete. They're still throwing to the very end. But now this game is over. So this one will end in a victory for the Dallas Cowboys. And you've got to say, CD, it was the defense who had a big part in the W.
Oh, without question. When you force 4 turnovers, you get to enjoy this.
I use a dub, I'ma win, I won't lose with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Turn the knob, camera assist, I'm incredible. Yeah, came for the dollars, call it vegetable.
Nigga, that game over with. What the hell is you talking about? Line up, bitch ass nigga. Yeah, nah.
Boy, I did it by myself, it's a solo mission. Running up the charts, I'm a fool.
Nigga, my bad.
Turn the whole field to a school.
My bad, bitch ass nigga.
Ain't eating around here. I'm the GOAT, little man, and I made it loud and clear.